Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Oakland Athletics. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started and just about set to go. And on the mound for Oakland in this one, Luis Medina.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. And the pitch. Helpful. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Spencer Torkelson.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Base hit into right center. Rooker to third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next offering is in for a strike. McKinstry on third. Torkelson at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
The second baseman,
Andy Ibanez digs in now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Into center and a base hit. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. And the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Righty delivers. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
down looking. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Athletics coming to bat. Back in Oakland and towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside. Ripped on a line. Carpenter makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Zach Geloff.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. Aledmys Diaz next to bat for the A's. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. The 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ruiz on third with 2 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a ball evens the count. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. And a pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2. Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle for the A's. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in the East Bay, top of the second, at the plate, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And 1-2.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fires across the diamond, 1 out in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. 1 down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Diaz on his horse, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Diaz going back on this one. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 2 and the A's nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
The catcher.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Next offering is downstairs. Fly ball down the line, and it stays fair.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now the DH spot, number 44. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one is upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. That one's in there. 2-2 now. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Misses outside, and it's 3-2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Digging in for Oakland, number 49. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 3. Left-hand batter waits, and he walked him.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Smith. That misses. 2-1. Bases juiced, no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Grounder might be 2. And he's safe at third as a run scores on the play. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher is up against the wall. Make him come to you.
To third. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz, led off this game with a double. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So up next, Brent Rooker. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. So 2 down. Aledmys Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Ball to strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the A's 5, Tigers 2. Welcome back. And now Matt Vierling. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Into left center for a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
One and two here. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Singled and scored his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 28th home run of the season. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now, Andy Ibanez. This to center field. Ruiz sizes this one up, pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Langoliers tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Got him. Now one away.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Carlos Perez.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't make the play. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Number 49 up next for the A's. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swing and a base hit. Man at first, Kevin Smith up next for the A's. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. There goes the runner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nick.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Next offering is foul back. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Got it by him for the K. A's strand a couple as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Danny Jimenez on to pitch here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Cabrera. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The 1-1. And that's too high. In the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now back left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. Grounded out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Jimenez picks to first, and he's back safely. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Two on, one out. Stepping in, Jake Rogers. 0 for 1 so far. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And he chases that one. 2 gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Heading for the plate. He's also in to score, and it's 6-5.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Kyle Muller taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So runner at second, 2 down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. McKinstry tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the 3-1. And that one fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-2. Grips one to right and foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. Falling behind 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. In the air out towards right center. Ruiz drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 19, Will Vest.
Esteury Ruiz getting ready to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. And a pitch. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Miguel Diaz getting loose for A.J. Hinch. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Zach Geloff to bat next. The 3-1. And that one pulled foul. Struck him out looking. Digging in for Oakland, Zach Geloff. In the air, out towards left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Baду quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now it's 3-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. He scores to tie it up. 6-6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Making a move at second base. On to pinch run, Lawrence Butler. Aledmys Diaz now. The count 2-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. And it's a 7-6 game.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Bo Brisky.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. The pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one missed.
One strike.
That to right. Carpenter under it. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Carlos.
And now here is number 44. Lifted in the air down the left side. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the A's 7 and the Tigers 6. Now into the ball game on defense, Lawrence Butler. He takes over in right.
Now playing right.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Trevor May.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Well, 1-run game. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. To the right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounce to the right. Can't field it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
The designated hitter,
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Right-handed reliever. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 1-2. Just 1 strike away. Out to short. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.